Alright, hey there guys, I am Cyclops13. I am doing a commentary of the new map Origins from the new Black Ops 2 DLC, Apocalypse. I'm going to be explaining everything, how to fill up these chests, how to do some of the challenges, the easiest ways, how to get the music discs, and the staffs if you don't know how to do that already. So, the easiest way to fill up the chest, run trains, bring the train right by the chest, turn around, blow off all their heads. The next thing to do is, if you don't feel like running trains or you're really bad at it, just stay there, camp, make sure you're not at a zombie spawn to where one will spawn behind you and just kill you and rape you. Just stay there, camp, shoot them, whatever. But try and knock out 115 headshots while you're doing that. It's a lot easier to do. Alright, so next thing I'm going to be going over is the staff parts. Right there, I just got a red staff part. I'm going to be doing that first. So, what you do to get the red staff parts is you kill the metal zombie, or whatever you want to call it. I call it a metal zombie. The only way to kill it is shoot it in its head. That's the only way I know how to do it. Easiest way to kill it is with the ray guns. How to access the other parts. Turn on generator 6. There's a little chest beside it, a rewards chest. It gives you one of the staff parts for the red staff. The next thing is, after round 12, I believe, a plane will fly over with a weird glow on it. You want to shoot down that plane. Shooting down that plane will cause it to crash, and it will cause a red staff part to fall down and crash next to you, or by generator 5, where the red music disc is at. Oh wait, no. The red music disc is at generator 6, my bad. The next staff I'm going to be going over is the yellow staff, which is the wind staff, or whatever you want to call it. The way to get to that staff is you have to get inside of the giant 1,000-foot robots. Only way to get inside of those robots is if you see a glowing light underneath their foot, you're going to want to shoot their foot. And you're going to want to stand like the foot will stomp you. Once you shoot that foot that has the glowing light on it, and it stomps you, or shoot it, it's going to open up a portal, it's going to stomp you, and it's going to bring you inside of it. All of the robots, all three of them, have a name. I only know two. I can't pronounce the third one. I'm not going to embarrass myself, but the two that I know how to pronounce are Thor and Odin. Inside of them is a part to the wind staff or thunder staff or whatever you want to call it. And there may be an analog in there. If you guys like listening to that, go ahead, do that. Next staff part that I'm going to go over is the ice staff or the blue staff. You just saw me retrieve a part. The only way to get those parts is to dig it up from the ground. So you want to grab the shovel in the spawn room. Digging it up, it's just all random. There's no certain order. There's no certain place that you need to dig up to get the staff parts. I mean, I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, it's only been out for 3 days. People are figuring out all this other crap. I'm just not a big zombies player. But this is one of my favorite maps. The next staff that I'm going to go over is the lightning staff or the purple staff. The only way to get those staff parts are to drive on the tank right around the map. Around the map, there are areas that you could jump off of the tank, and you could access a little balcony or a sniper tower or whatever. It's going to have a little trail. It's going to bring you to the purple staff parts. Once you retrieve them, you may want to get back onto the tank. But for the lightning staff, I do suggest having 2 players, because it does help you a lot more. Because if you don't, then you're going to have to ride around the map twice to get all the parts, unless you get extremely lucky. Now, where to find all of the music discs? I've already gone over the red one. You find that at generator 6. To get the yellow music disc, you're going to find that at generator 5, somewhere on a ledge. To get the blue music disc, you're going to find that in the shelter by generator 2. And the purple disc, you're going to find that at Station 4 on a table ledge or a in the mummy area, whatever you want to call it. The next part, if you're going to want to build all the staffs, because this is the only way you can do it, is you're going to have to open up the exhibit site. Underneath, or in the exhibit site, in the middle of it, is the Pack-a-Punch machine. Everybody should know that, unless you haven't played it already. But there's a staircase that leads underneath of the Pack-a-Punch machine. There's a little room, and there's going to be the gramophone in there. You're going to want to grab that. The next part that you're going to need to get is the music disc for the gramophone. The only way to get it is it spawns around the exhibit site trench. I know only 2 of the areas, which is one, if you just go into No Man's Land from the generator 2 or 3, you're going to see an exhibit sign on your left. Behind that is like an engine. It may spawn there. Other than that, over by the generator 6 trench, to get into the generator 6 trench area, it may spawn over there. I don't know the third spawn exactly, but those are the only 2 I know. Once you get all of those parts, you're going to go and you're going to get the granophone and whatever staff you want to build first. You're going to have to find the sign that leads you to the crazy place. It's going to build a portal. You're going to want to go into the portal. There's going to be only one rock that you could grab, or whatever you want to call it. I call it a rock, whatever. You can only grab one of them, and that is to the staff. Once you grab it, you're going to go grab the granophone again once you go out of the portal. You're going to go underneath the Pack-a-Punch machine, and you're going to make the granophone play the music part song. Once it plays the song, it opens up a staircase. You can build the staffs. So